sharing memories, we're gonna do something quite extraordinary and special for you tonight. It's a one-day only deal, and it is the final quantities that HSN was able to secure for our customer. Some of you wanna make holiday memories and movies for the holiday season. Some of you love practical gifts, but that pack a real emotional punch, and that is the Protis Media Recorder. This is the way that you take all your old VHS tapes, all your old camcorders and beta cams, and even the stuff that's stuck on your DVRs, and you convert them to high definition, full quality DVD mode. And then they can go on computers, then they can get emailed. You could make home movies of old recitals, of old births, of old weddings, and give them as a holiday gift. It's a plug and play, simple to use, easy technology. It is the final quantity that we have available at the lowest price that's ever been offered. Less than $1 a day gets it home. If you're somebody who's a working professional that's in commercials and on interviews and on TV shows, and you want to get them off a DVR and onto a disc, Protis is your one and only solution. We're gonna give you 15 blank discs to go along with your purchase. You can buy those at any major store. Once they're on the disc, they can go into a computer, into a DVD player. Lori's joining us again.
Hi.
You know, we've
Love
all
this.
got the stuffy box of tapes.
Right, what do we do with these?
Flood, fire, the air we breathe is getting rid of those.
Absolutely. When is the last time you popped in a tape to enjoy it? And by the way, the manufacturing facility for VCRs has completely shut down.
Yep.
So if you don't have a VCR right now, run to a thrift shop, get one for $5 like I did, and digitize before that thing breaks down. That is my advice to you here today. We love the Protis because this is a standalone digitization solution. So with no computer needed, no monitor needed, nothing extra, you're gonna be able to plug this right into any device. So it could be that old camcorder, it could be your VCR, it could be virtually anything. You're gonna be able to play that video right here. Of course, this footage could look a little bit better, but this is some of my husband's parents' old video footage from when my husband was a little tiny boy. We were able to grab that footage and we were able to digitize it simply and easily onto a disc. The other thing about the Protis that makes it the most versatile digitizer we've ever offered is the fact that you can pop in a USB drive, so you can digitize from your VCR that you plug right in onto a USB or onto an SD card.
So here's the thing, you know, you preserve your memories, it's peace of mind.
It is.
It's
You're making
sharing the generations before they're gone. You know, Lori and I, we both lost grandparents right before our children were born, and videos are such an immersive, incredible, emotional way to share those moments, and you have to digitize them and bring them into the future.
Absolutely.
It's less than $1 a day. You don't have to send away to that mystery box company and hope things come back.
Yeah, hope
you can
it
do
doesn't
it
get
for
lost in
you
the
can
mail.
do it for your sister, you can do it for your mom, you can do it for your brother. You can make a small home business out of it, but it is an emotional, one-of-a-kind experience. Whether you want to gift this to somebody in the performing arts, or you want to buy it and make home movie gifts for the holiday season, the bottom line is we cannot get any more of this model in stock. We have 900 left to go. It's less than $1 a day, and it's plug and play simple, and you've got till the end of January to see if you love it and if it's impressive for you.
And it's a huge customer pick at hsn.com as well, because it is so simple. So it is a one-touch operation to be able to digitize. And again, you can digitize onto the discs. We include 15 for you to get you started. You can digitize onto the SD card, onto the USB drive. You select in the menu, I'll show you that in a moment. But with the touch of that one big red button, you are instantly digitizing and burning that footage onto your selected media that you have plugged in. It is so easy. When you're done, or when it reaches the end, it'll automatically stop, or you can just press stop. Maybe you've digitized enough, press stop, and it will write that information onto the disc. It just takes a few seconds. But when that disc pops out, it's basically going to have universal compatibility. So you're gonna be able to pop this into any computer, any DVD player, and you'll be able to play that footage back. The other thing too is this is up converting your family memories.
Right.
So think about everything that's on your VHS tapes, anything that you have, like baby's first steps, like Brett was saying just a moment ago, all of those great old family memories, Thanksgivings, those family vacations. When is the last time you've enjoyed this? When you make it digital now, the world can enjoy it because you can post it to social media. These are tiny little files, so you can put them right on YouTube. So look at this. This one's done burning, so that disc immediately popped right out. I put mine in data mode so that when I close it, I can actually continue to record on that disc until it's full.
And then when it's done, it can be played on any DVD player.
DVD.
It can get downloaded onto any computer.
Absolutely. And the nice thing about the Protis is it's your player and your recorder.
Oh.
So as you can see right here on the television in front of us.
Oh, that's playing just what's on the Protis, huh?
This has HDMI out. So you plug in that HDMI cable that most of us have at home, and you're gonna be able to play that disc right from the device onto any television.
So basically it's like a free DVD player in addition.
That's exactly it. It's a portable DVD player and a burner all in one.
You saw on your screen there are a little over 900 left. I have 250 callers in line. If you want to gift something practical and you know your mother has a box of old VHS tapes and you don't want them to disappear with the hurricane coming, buy it now. It is final call and final quantity ever. If you're somebody that wants to gift home movies and make personal gifts this holiday season, and you're the one who owns the box of the weddings and the embarrassing plays and the birds and the first steps, nothing else does what Protis does. You don't need to go pay some editor hundreds of dollars per hour. You know, I think about so many people in my life who've, you know, magically found themselves on television. My mom was on HSN.
Yes.
She recorded it to DVR and she goes, how on earth do I get it off of that DVR?
Right.
What if you found yourself on the local news station?
Yes.
You know, there's just so many times where we want to own that footage. This is the way you own it. You download it, you preserve it. No flood, no fire, no hurricane can rob the footage from you.
That's exactly it. And you're going to be able to plug in virtually anything with an AV out. So your DVR, I know Brett mentioned that, but at our house, we have a lot of kids shows that my son loves to watch, great educational content. But when that cable box fails, I know that I'm going to have to exchange that cable box for a new one with my cable company, and all of our favorite shows will be lost. So with this, you can digitize and burn discs. Burn discs of your favorite TV shows so you don't have to buy seasons worth of the box sets at, you know, $50, $70 per season. And then look at what you can do when that footage is digital. Now, this footage of my husband, when he was a little tiny guy, he was about 2.5 years old, he is on my cell phone now. He is on YouTube. I can torture him daily with this footage because now, instead of it being an unusable format that nobody's watching anymore, now it's digital. And think about these tapes. Maybe someone in your family converted these from 8mm or Super 8 because they wanted you to enjoy them. They wanted you to take care of them. This could be your last chance to digitize because those VCRs aren't being made anymore. And then Brett said it. Maybe you have that giant load of tapes at home, maybe that big box that's up in the attic. Keep in mind, when you make digital all of your family memories, I was able to get all of this footage onto a single disc.
And what a thoughtful gift to give to your mom.
Yeah, hand it off for the holidays.
Yeah.
That is great. And I love what you said.
Copy after copy after copy,
and
home
give it to
movies
everyone in the family.
Reunions,
Wouldn't that be so nice?
And then everybody owns it, everybody has it. So whether it is a practical gift for somebody with the tapes, or if you are the owner of the tapes and you'd like to make family memory movies to give away on Christmas, now is your final chance to shop for our Protis DVD recorder. It's the last quantities HSN was able to get our hands on. Over 1,200 sold, and with everybody in line right now, there's maybe 600 left to go. You know, just stop for a moment and think, do you have that dusty box in the attic in the basement? Sure. Do you know where it is? Do you even know if it's dry and safe? And would you think to grab it before you evacuated for a hurricane? I mean, what's on those? What would you pay once they're gone? Any amount of money, right? For the wedding, for the first steps, for the recitals, for the family members that are no longer with us, that your children, grandchildren never knew. This is the only way.
It is.
That you can bridge that gap.
And have that footage available for future generations that you can share. So here's what I just did. You can literally walk up to this with virtually any device. So I have one of my favorite cameras. You're gonna be able to play back all of the footage that's on that camera. So here are all of the still photographs. I can burn those easily onto another SD card, onto a USB, burn it onto, as a slideshow even, onto a DVD disc. We are including 15 of those, as I mentioned. But maybe you're hoarding and holding onto an old camcorder because you have footage on it and you have no way to get that footage off. Just use the cable that came with it, or if you can plug it in with the RCA cables on the side that we are including, that's gonna allow you to digitize that footage so you can finally get rid of that camcorder for once and for all. But the beautiful thing about this too is it's up converting to 1080p. All of your precious